Hey everybody, good morning to you. Brian Wright here, and hope you're coming off a great weekend. If you're watching this on a Monday, welcome into another edition of 5 Fantastic Minutes. We're going to continue on with our series on how you might be sabotaging your success. What I'm going to talk about today is something I have taught for many, many years. I've changed the names over the years, but what it's called now is hourly employee syndrome. Look, employees watching, there's a recipe for you reaching the pinnacle of your career, always moving forward. And if you're somebody that feels stuck out there, you definitely need to watch this. Nothing worse than working inside a business in your career where you feel stuck. Maybe you're a clinical assistant, maybe you're a waiter out there, whatever it may be. You feel like there's not another room for growth. You feel like maybe you've maximized your pay. Or you may be somebody brand new to a business. You may just be starting your career. And what you don't want to do is fall into this trap. See, when you look at executive level, salary level people, entrepreneurs like myself that have had 22 companies and are always looking at things and saying, hey, how can we change this to better this, and trying to find problems and solutions to the problems, we're willing to do whatever it takes to make that company and our career successful. You know, with New Patient Group, for the first decade, really, certainly the first 8 years, but really the first decade, my day, 7 days a week was pretty much wake up at 5 a.m., go to bed to 2 a.m. Now, there was no promise of making more money. There was no promise of making any money, right? It was fueled by the journey. It was fueled by the passion. It was fueled by wanting the customer to succeed, our vision, etc. And it took insane amounts of effort to get a name for ourselves, a very reputable name for ourselves. What happens so many times to hourly employees, though, is that you feel like you have to get paid for additional work. And you wind up in this situation where you're trading your time for money, meaning that if I do more, I've got to get paid more, right? And what you fail to realize is that by doing that, you are offering less value to the business. You are, such as if maybe the business owner says, hey, look, I want everybody to read a book. It's optional. Many hourly employees will go, damn, I got to read a book. Boy, that's work. I don't want to do it. I want to be paid for it, right? Instead of having the mindset of, look, if I'm constantly reading a book instead of being on my iPhone, constantly reading a book and studying my trait and my life skills and my business, my career skills instead of watching TV as an example, then next year, the year after, maybe 3 or 4 years, I am going to add more and more value to this business. And I, therefore, when I ask for a pay increase, not only am I likely to get it, I'm likely to get more than if I'm always asking for more money to do more work. And I think a lot of times when we come into practices, there's exceptions to this, of course, but a lot of people are like, this is so much more work and I've got to learn, and why am I not being paid extra and things like that. And it's just a horrible mindset to have, because you will always sabotage your future of your career and your life if you are unable to see that by putting in more effort now, showing up 20 minutes early and not even clocking in 20 minutes early, leaving an hour late and not even being on the clock, right? Clocking out normal, making sure that you're helping your teammates if they need any help, things like that. Asking the business owner, what can I do today to offer more value to this business so I can advance my career tomorrow, right? This is the mindset that we want all of you to have. It's a big part of what we're going to be working on at every Iconic event, is just this mindset from an employee standpoint, and how you can go back and be a better employee, improve your life skills, improve your career skills, and we're really happy to be a part of that. But change the mindset on how you're viewing your job, right? Do not look at it as a job. Look at it as a career. If you feel stuck, talk to us, on how maybe you can become unstuck, how you can make more money, get a promotion, right? Things like that. But you've got to change the mindset and think like an executive if you want to be paid like one. Think like a successful, famous entrepreneur if you want to get paid like one, if you want to have the rewards like one, things like that. It can't just be given to you. You've got to go outside the box and stop having this hourly employee syndrome where you're like, if I got to work more, I got to get paid more. It's a horrible way to think, and will always keep you from making more money and advancing your career forward, all right? Everybody have a great week. If you're watching this on a Monday, take great care of yourselves, your team members, and your customers, and we'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.